guys, and today I finally am getting back to the Kirby Star Allies no jump run. To make up for lost time, I completed almost all of World 3. There are no obstacles if you have the Beetle ability, but I would recommend keeping a spare ability that has some leverage, because when I screwed up and lost my Beetle ability, I had to backtrack to a different world, a different level, just to get another ability. So once I got that, which I did, and then I kept going, but then I saw an ability that looked interesting. The plug, or the plasma ability, whatever you want to call it. Experience plasma. This ability is godlike for this run as well, because all you have to do is like run in place for like a few seconds, and then if you use dodges, you can literally teleport upward, downward, anywhere. You just gotta make sure you have other platforms that you can then stand on after you're done. Think about that. You have infinite leverage that you can basically always use, as long as there's platforms nearby. Once I went through the level a bit more, I'll tell you now, I beat the little boss battle, the mini boss for the first level of World 3. It was World 2 when the Beetle thing happened, just so you know. So after all that, the next thing was just all easy. Before our friends discuss battle and stuff like that, there's times when you can get the little switches and all that to open the Dream Palace, but I didn't go for it because I am not losing one of my teammates. My teammates I had one Beetle guy, because you're always going to need an extra ability that you can use in case you lose one. Then you can just suck up your teammate and, get their abilities. I had Meta Knight as my dream friend, and then I had a Waddle Doo as my elemental character. So if I were you, I would recommend having an ability that can get leverage, having one dream friend to handle off stuff since dream friends are OP. Get one elemental character, so something like just for puzzle solving and all that, if you want to get stuff like that. And finally, an extra character just that has an ability that you can use. My ability character was Wesker, but I traded him out later. Wait, no I didn't. Never mind. I traded out my plug guy for Birdon. I don't mean I changed abilities. I went through the level with Birdon as one of my teammates. Now up to the Flameberg area, you can get through the next level easily after 3-2 and 3-3, but the level before the final level is kind of easy. If you have the Beetle ability on like I did, then you are good to go. I had to limit myself on the Beetle ability, so I made a new rule where you can't just always use the flying for anything. You can't just use it like, oh no, there's a tiny gap, I can literally just use my up attack to go over it. Why did I fly over it? You can't do stuff like that. If you need to fly to actually do something, fine. If you want to use the flying to get stuff like puzzle pieces that are near the level, fine. But you can't use it like when you don't need to, like, leverage wise, like a tiny pit. I can just use my up attack over it. Bam, I'm just gonna fly. Can't do stuff like that because that would just make you godlike. So after that, the really only problem of the final level is I lost my Beetle ability. So what I did was, I had the plug ability during that, so what I did was then I actually, now let me just say, my setup I had, the puzzle, and I'm pretty in the level before the last level of World 3, I'm pretty sure. I kept trying to think, how could I do this without getting rid of any party members? First, I thought, give one of them the electric thing from the plug, so they can give me a sparkly little bomb. That didn't work. When I got bomb ability, then I raised it up. Meta Knight did nothing. He's like, okay, Bird on, you know what to do. And Bird on gave me the win thing. So let me just tell you, bomb ability, no, don't use it. That gives us no leverage or anything, so just use plug, get through the bit. Then, right before you fight Flamberg, whatever, Red Elsa, right before you fight Red Elsa, get the sword. Then have Bird on give you wind for it. Now you are God. I'm going to try not to use it to its fullest potential when I don't have to. So, after you get that little wind sword, just don't lose it and you'll be fine. I still had Wester with the wind ability on him, just in case. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and keep up with more. I'll try. Don't get mad at me. See ya.